Hi everyone, my name is Rain Robinson, and today I am going to do my report on Phyllis Frelich, a deaf inspiration. Phyllis Frelich was born to deaf parents on February 29, 1944, so she was a leap day baby. She was the oldest of 9 children. All of her siblings were deaf. She was born in North Dakota, and she grew up on a farm near the Devil's Lake, and she attended North Dakota School for the Deaf, and later attended Gallaudet University, which was known as Gallaudet College at the time. Phyllis Frelich found her love for theater at Gallaudet University. She was part of many school productions and decided to pursue her major in theater. All of her educators discouraged this, and she was constantly told there is no future for acting, and there is no future in acting for deaf performers, and she was persuaded to be a library science major. Her mother was a seamstress, and her father was a typesetter, so they fell under the limits that were put on deaf people. But Phyllis Frelich did not consider her deafness to be a handicap. She said it was like having brown hair. I never questioned it. I have nothing to compare my silence to. It is like you can't ask a child to draw a picture of a fire engine when he has never seen one. So despite all of this negativity, she went on to pursue her dreams and become one of the most prominent deaf actresses of her generation. In 1967, Phyllis Frelich made her debut on NBC and a nationwide viewing of Theater of the Deaf at the young age of 23 years old. She was also in Lolly Foster's Daredevil Air Show, which aired at the Kennedy Center. She played a male Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, interestingly enough. Phyllis Frelich was one of the founders of the National Theater of the Deaf that put on many shows both in ASL and spoken English. She said, "My goal is to have opportunities in the theater for deaf people the same as for other minorities. We are a cultural minority. We feel we are different by language, not by physical disability." Phyllis Frelich directed many plays, such as Brilliant Traces and The House of Fernanda Alba. She was the first deaf member to serve on the board of directors of the Screen Actors Guild, and she was outspoken for the rights of deaf actors. In 1980, she performed on Broadway with the National Theater of the Deaf in Children of a Lesser God, and she received a Tony Award for Best Actress, and she was the first deaf person to win a Tony Award. In 1985, she was nominated for an Emmy Award for the role of Janice in Love is Never Silent. Phyllis Frelich helped elevate the visibility of culture to extraordinary levels. Her performances were well known and showcased not only in the theater but also on TV. Gallaudet then honored Frelich with a humanitarian award along with an honorary doctorate of fine arts. So she reset the goals for deaf people, and the limitations on deaf people were eliminated. Phyllis Frelich performed the national anthem sung by Jewel at Super Bowl 32. She was considered one of the most noted deaf actresses in the United States. Phyllis Frelich married a set designer, Robert Steinberg, and had 2 kids. On April 10, 2014, she died at the age of 70. as a result of progressive supranuclear palsy. It is a degenerative neurological disease that has no known cure. However, Phyllis Frelich will continue to be one of the biggest inspirations in the country to the deaf community.